1987. Horror films were hitting a fine stride. Hellraiser, Evil Dead 2, and The Lost Boys are all considered classics now. But, in Chicago, a different kind of film was made. One made with commitment, and ambition, and a terrible premise. And what definitely looks like no more than $45. Tales from the Quadead Zone was only released on around 100 VHS tapes. Today those tapes can sell for thousands online, due mainly to financial irresponsibility. Thanks to digital restoration, now I can watch the worst horror film of 1987. Sometimes technology is a tool for evil. So, how does this defiance of common sense start? The movie starts like this? What the hell am I even listening to?
Ghosts and ghouls are all my friends. Open your door and welcome me.
And what's with the slimy hand? Are those drawings from an elementary school class? It looks like something I draw in 4th grade. Oh remember Madballs?
Okay, bye. Bring mommy to breakfast so she can finish
What?
So, this is the framing device for the whole movie, which, surprise, is an anthology movie. So instead of one bad story, we're getting 3. Is quantity good if the quality sucks? Let me know in the comments. But this lady is apparently talking to her ghost son.
Watch it, Bobby. Be careful now.
The ghost kid, I think his name is Bobby. Well, he doesn't talk, but he does communicate by blowing in his mom's face.
Thank you, Bobby.
Is that turning her on? I'm gonna go ahead and say no. My mind will allow nothing else. Oh, and the musical score for this whole masterwork is courtesy of a keyboard's demo button. So, Bobby wants a bedtime story, even though he's a ghost. Whatever. The book he wants Mom to read is, ta-duh, Tales from the Quadead Zone.
Tales from the Quadead Zone. Huh? That sounds good.
Are you sure about that?
The first story in this Devil's Three-Way of Terribleness, or is it the second? I don't know how it works with these. Anyway, it's as short as it is incomprehensible.
Thank God for this food, although we're poor. There's 8 of us at the table, and there's only food for 4.
Then cut the sandwiches in half.
Oh no!
Oh my God!
Well, I guess I got food now. Wait, hold on. The characters are getting on-screen epilogues? This segment was only 8 minutes long. They don't even have names.
That was a strange tale, wasn't it, Bobby?
Is she on Xanax? Next up, we get 3 guys who go dead body stealing and then have a drink and brag about it.
That's alright with me, baby. Shit.
And remember, the ghost kid wanted to be read these stories.
Cheating me all through my life, you son of a bitch, but no more, no more.
Well, the story in this one is about one brother who's pissed at his older brother, so they go take his body after he's dead and dress it up like a clown. Why? And that's why you don't do that. You know how many undead in Terror City are dressed up like clowns? I mean, there's the whole zombie clown team from Blood'em and Brainy's Undead Circus. That's where I met my girlfriend. Oh, and this story clocked in at 20 minutes long, as opposed to the first story's 8.
You ready for another story?
So our framing device story thing is actually our final story for the movie. Good.
Oh, God. Here comes Daryl.
Apparently Bobby's dad is home, and he's a gigantic asshole. Damn. Well, clearly the mom's had all she can take, and she decides to knife the dad.
I kill you! I kill you!
But she's caught soon after, and decides that she'd rather be with her son. Permanently. If you get me. Oh my God's that music. Well, Mom throat cuts herself and turns into a cheesy-looking ghost. I guess the book does too.
The name of this story is The Unsaved Vision. Once upon a time, there were a family of 3.
That voice effect was a choice. So she's gonna read Quadead stories to this kid forever? So hell, she's in hell. So, the story of the lady and her ghost kid blowing air in her face? All told, it's about 30 minutes long. It's actually longer than the other 2 stories put together. Well, that was Tales from the Quadead Zone, the movie that answers the question, how can you make an hour feel like 4? Truly the worst horror film of 1987. As for 1988... oh, for fuck's sake.